A group of gunmen opened fire on a family home in Burien, killing an 80-year-old grandmother. Investigators say the home was riddled with bullets. Witnesses reported hearing upwards of 70 shots fired at the scene. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked to the family who lives in that home and the neighbor who rushed to perform CPR on the woman he called Grandma.
The family members I talked to were in tears over the loss of their grandmother. They say they were actually in the house at the time of the shooting and were still in shock after being victimized by what they said was a group of gunmen in the middle of the night.
I was in bed last night, heard a few pops, and I came up to the window. I heard screaming.
Saren Van awoke to the sound of gunfire as round after round of bullets tore through his neighbor's home, shattering glass and splintering siding.
Right as I heard screaming, I grabbed my gun, jumped out of my window in my underwear, and just, assess the situation, see what's going on. Saw my neighbor running down the street, called him back, made sure he made it back home safe. And after that, I retreated back into my home and called 911.
I talked to grieving family members in the targeted home who saved themselves by diving for cover. They said there were 10 people inside at the time who heard around 60 to 70 rounds popping off as gunmen aimed at the house.
Around 12:17, my kids ran into my bedroom, saying, Dad, there's shots fired, shots fired.
This neighbor, who didn't want to be fully identified, said his 12-year-old heard the shots first and pulled his 7-year-old sibling off the bed and to the floor.
I crawled to my room, kicked the door in. That's when he said, Dad, there's somebody shooting out there.
He raced to the scene with another neighbor to try to save her.
Just putting pressure on the wound until we were able to get through 911.
He said that he would often wave to the 80-year-old and affectionately called her grandma himself.
She was a nice old lady. I've seen her out here a couple times with her grandbabies.
The King County Sheriff's Office says deputies also tried CPR to save her life, but it was too late. One witness says they saw 4 men dressed in black and gray running away after the shooting. Van thinks they just walked right up to the cul-de-sac.
They ran down to the center of the cul-de-sac and just let off a hell of fire.
People who live there say this neighborhood is typically quiet and the violence has caught them off guard.
It's just sad that, someone lost their life.
The King County Sheriff's Office says this is an active investigation. They have not released any images of the suspects. However, neighbors tell us they did turn over security video to investigators. Reporting from Burien, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.